Hello, hello. Okay, so y'all just excuse the way I look because this is not about me, this is about you. The hair, it's still wet and I'm just gonna go with it. So, here's the thing. You know, I'm doing my 100 Days of Lives and I am determined to do 52 color matches. So I've got some goals for this year. One is go live on this page 100 times, preferably 100 days in a row. And the other goal is to do 52 color matchings in the year of 2020. So what better way to show you how a color match is going to work or what the end result of a color match is going to be than just do my makeup. So here's the thing. Typically, I do my foundation mixed with a little bitty tiny drop of Due Date facial oil. But I'm going to do my best to do one half of my face with just straight foundation, the other half of my face with the Due Date. So I'm just going to jump in and get started because I want to make this as quick as possible. So here's my foundation. And I'm not going to do any concealer. I'm not going to do any lips. I'm just going to do the foundation, maybe a little powder. Because I want to keep this short and sweet. So I just scrape some out with my little spatula. And I'm going to do the first side of my face. I'm going to do the left side of my face first. And I'm going to do it with the Due Date facial oil mixed in. But I'm going to go ahead and scrape out the other to do just plain. Now, if I were doing this daily just plain, I would put it on the back of my hand. But since I mix it with the Due Date, and I don't like to mix right over in my palette, I know I'm probably the only one on the face of the earth that doesn't do it that way, but I don't like to. I don't like to mix in there and contaminate and all that. So I scrape it out with my clean spatula and drop it over into that Due Date. So here we are with the Due Date, and I'm not sure which one I said I was going to do first, but I'm going to do the one with the Due Date first because that's what's on my finger. And the way that I apply it is I just mix it around, dot it on here. Like I said, I'm not doing concealer. I'm just showing you what the foundation by itself can cover. And then I'll go do something with his hair, right? All right, so then I take my damp Blenderful sponge. I dip it into part of what was in my bowl. And so I've got some on there. That's all that's left. And then I just start bouncing it around from what's on my face. Remember to do the underside of your nose. You don't have to put it in your nose, just do the underside of your nose. Okay, I'm going to take the point, get a little of that on there, and go up in that eye area. And this Blenderful sponge is the bomb. That's not to say you can't use the one you already use or that other ones aren't good. It's just the one that I prefer. Now, if you're new to following me or you just stumbled across me, my name is Karen Puckett. I am an independent beauty guide with Lime Life by Alcone. And this is professional makeup. Our skincare is all natural, free of harsh chemicals. That means it's good for you, not bad for you, because skincare gets into your bloodstream in under 60 seconds. So you want it to be good and clean. Okay, so there you have it. Now, yes, I could stand some concealer, but like I said, I'm not going to do that in this live. I'm just doing foundation. Now, I'm going to go back to this. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to put it on the back of my hand just like I would if I were doing this daily without the Due Date because it's a wax-based foundation. It is going to sit on top of your face. It's not going to penetrate your pores. But the wax needs to warm up. So if you put it on the back of your hand, then that will warm it up, get it to body temperature fairly quickly. And then just like I did on the other side, just start dotting it on there. And y'all, I blend 2 different shades together to get the exact shade that I want. Well, I blended up some more the other day, and I don't think I got it quite right. I was running late and in a hurry, and I didn't do it quite right. So it's a little light, a little lighter than usual. But I can easily fix that by adding in a little bit of the darker foundation. So here we go again. I'm going to take my damp blenderful, wipe off what I've got on my finger, and then I'm just going to bounce it around. And then what I like to do, now some people use this brush or this brush, it's called a diffuser brush, this is a buffer brush, to apply their foundation. That is not my preference, but there are no rules, right? So I like to take this one and go back into my creases and crevices and Grand Canyons and such, and just kind of blend it around so that I cover everything and I don't have any piled up all in one place. I don't know that I ever do, really. It just feels like the thing to do, and that way I can help get it right in beside my nose. So you can see my nose is still red, so I need concealer here if I'm going to do the foundation with the facial oil. Over here, it's not so red because I got a heavier application. So it's really all in what you want to do if you just want to apply the foundation straight or add a little concealer, or if your nose is not red or you don't have any redness on your face or anything to really cover, then you could just do the Due Date and the foundation and go with it. But I typically have a red nose to cover. Now here's the thing about mixing it with the Due Date. Mixing it with the Due Date gives you a little extra moisture, and it's good healthy moisture, and it turns that foundation into almost a liquid foundation like so many of us are accustomed to using. But either way, you get great coverage. And so Due Date, facial oil, and the foundation, and some concealer, and you're good to go. If you don't need that extra moisture, you don't want that extra moisture, then just the foundation, you're good to go. You go next with your powders, your lips, your eyebrows that I have missing, and it is great coverage, and it will stay fresh all day long. And if you need it to carry on over into the night, then here's a couple of beauties that will help you accomplish that even better. Here's a little mini one, and it's the First Base Primer and the Time Setter Finishing Spray. This goes on first, do all your makeup except for mascara, then go in with this, and it just creates a bond that really keeps it all in place. I know girls that are, one's a nurse anesthetist, and she uses these, and her mask no longer wears off her makeup. Before, she was not wearing makeup or would not wear her good makeup because the mask would just wear it off when she's in the OR. Well, when she started using these, she could use any makeup she wanted to because it was going to stay in place. So, if you really need extra time span or you just want to set it perfectly, the primer, the setting spray. Like I said, that's a mini. Those will really help as well. Or our setting powder. You know, just all in what you want to use. That gives you a little bit of, using those sprays will give you a little bit of a dewy finish. So, okay, I'm going to wrap it up because I said I wanted to keep it short and sweet. What I want to offer you is the opportunity to be color matched, which means I will send you a quiz. I will ask that you do a selfie in front of a window with no makeup on and showing your décolleté, your shoulders, your neck, your face. I won't post it. I won't share it with anybody unless I need help color matching you, and I've got a private group that I can introduce that photo in and get help with color matching. But if you will do those things for me, then I will do your color match, and then I will send you a sample of what your color match comes out to, if I have it, which I have quite a few of them. And then I may even, if I have them, I will send you a shade lighter and a shade darker for you to try, just so you can nail it down to make sure that it really is. Because, you know, you can kind of lean one way or the other on answering the questions in the quiz, and that gives it a little wiggle room that you might not land on the exact color that you need, or you may not like the color that the quiz says you need. You may have an expectation of what color your face is going to be with makeup on, and you want to go with that. So a shade lighter or a shade darker should accomplish that. So reach out to me. I want to do 52 color matches this year. I've already done 4, so got a few more to go. There's room for you, and try this makeup out. And if you don't like it, no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. No requirements that you make a purchase. But I will say, I'll be shocked if you don't like this makeup. Now, we might not nail your color the first time, but the formula of the makeup is what is so incredible. You might not can tell that by looking at me right now, because I am not a finished look by any stretch of the imagination. But and the other thing that I will say is that skincare matters. You've got to be taking care of your skin. If you are not taking care of your skin, if you're not exfoliating and moisturizing, if you're not washing your face every night, taking that makeup off, cleaning your face, pampering it with the good products, then, and I'm not saying they have to be expensive, just good, clean products, then you're really not doing yourself any favors, and your makeup's not going to be the best that it can be either. It just won't be. So there you have it. Reach out to me and let's schedule your color match. I'll send you the quiz immediately. You can get your screenshot, your selfie for me when you can. And once I have the results of your quiz and your photo, then I will do the next steps of working out, and of course I'll need your address to mail you samples, unless you're local. So let's get it done. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching, and that was day 11 of 100 Days of Lives.